an opportunity today, wasn't it? You've lost no ground, it's the positive, I suppose, but it was an opportunity to open up a 5-point gap at the bottom of the table.
Yeah, that's the stark reality of it, and I think, well, we all knew the importance of the game today going into it, and I think it's a game of two halves, or both halves, should I say, have got a story to tell. Even though we went a goal down, I thought we had the lion's share of the play. I think they only had one or two probably attempts at goal in the first half, and the cross that led to their shot that hit the crossbar and led to their first goal was speculative at best, and probably should have been dealt with at source with the ball going into the wide area. I thought we didn't vacate. The fullback didn't vacate his covering position quickly enough to go and nullify the opportunity for them to get the ball into our box again, which is too easy. That was disappointing, but again, good character, good awareness of what we were asking the players to do, which was basically they had numerical advantage in the middle of the pitch with the playing a diamond shape and with the rotation in their play. They wanted to play the ball in the middle of the pitch. What they didn't want the ball in wide areas where we knew that where we could have a threat. I think everyone in the ground knew or would have known that in the first half, giving the ball to David Amew was causing them problems. So we stuck to the game plan. We kept on giving David the ball, kept on giving the ball, knowing that we were going to get something out of it, which we did. Pleased for Stephen Rigg. The only thing that has been lacking in his game has been having the clear opportunities in games which he did get when he first came into the team. And again, I don't think that the goal that he got today was a clear-cut, easy opportunity. Good athleticism, good technique, and good reward for a lot of hard work that's been done not only in this game but in previous games as well. So yeah, mightily pleased for the lad, because that was the icing on the cake for Riggy. His attention to detail, his work ethic, fantastic.
And David Amew as well, if he needs any encouragement of how much Brunton Park wants to love him, it's just the fact that they were louder about him after that goal than they were about Rigg for even scoring it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think everybody can see today was the day for David Amew to be our talisman. He was going to be our ace. We had to keep giving him the ball in good areas. What we didn't do was exactly that. I think we identified, not so much weakness, but we identified our strength today being in the wide area with David Amew getting the ball to his feet, driving at their fullback, and on his day David could give anybody in this division certainly a difficult afternoon. I think that was bearing fruits in the first half, and we just needed to have more of the same in the second half, and that was the instructions that we said, move the ball quickly from midfield areas, get the ball into wide areas, predominantly down the right hand side where David Amew is. Unfortunately, what we do seem to have a habit of playing this side, the side where we are. When David plays our side, David plays well. In the second half, we don't seem to get the ball to David's feet in good areas.
Why is that then?
Well, again, the balance of the team, the ability to shift the ball quickly enough from midfield areas, knowing that today's a day where our strength is David Amew. Give him the ball, because no matter how good a winger you are, if you haven't got the ball, you're not as good, or you're not going to be as threatening without the ball as what you are with it.
So is that just the players not following your instructions?
No, not so much. No, not following the instructions. I think again, they would have identified in the first half as well that David Amew had the lad McAllister on toast. So them doubling up, them filling holes, which made it difficult to get the ball to David with ease. So basically, what we needed to do, we needed to move the ball quickly, or should I say quicker, to David, and David had to work harder to lose his man and get him. And sometimes you need to be a threat in behind to make the fullback difficult, or to give the fullback difficult decisions when to go tight, because coming short or going long, David would have had the legs of the lad. But again, we seem to starve David of the ball. In the second half, which caused us problems, because then the game was taking place in the middle of the park where they had numerical advantage.
And they've got some class players actually. They had one or two players who just had that little bit. I thought one of the Nichols, I think it was the Tom, although the other one wasn't bad either, and in particular Ryan Harley, just that little bit of extra quality that your squad just doesn't quite seem to possess at the moment.
Yeah, I think if you could tell, they can all handle a football. As I normally do, I came up and I watched them in the pre-match warm-up. The passing duel, the possession duels that they do, and you can tell they've got footballers. They can all handle a football. Good awareness, good rotation, good movement in their play. But we were giving them problems that we didn't capitalise on enough. It did take us a little bit of time in the first half to keep getting the ball to David, and then for David to miss out the first man, because something again we've been working on in training was when we do the ball in wide areas, the importance, especially when you're playing against a team that haven't got aerial dominance, you need to miss the first man. missed the first man, put the ball into an area where people can go and attack it. And the first 10-15 minutes we didn't do that. Got into good areas, but didn't miss the first man. Some of our set plays weren't hitting the mark.
To maybe